Hello, Nanu.
Oh,
Hey, you do that a lot better than I do, dude.
I practiced it, for a long time. I can do both hands.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
that's
I'm
what
not very
Dennis.
good at it.
That's awesome. So,
Hello.
welcome to another episode with your host Adam and Debbie. We are Beyond the Silence, and we are back after a long break.
A long break. Long break.
Hello, Brandy. Hello, Margaret. So yes, been a while. So good to see. I see the number keeps climbing, so that's always good to see. So apparently we haven't made everybody completely forget who we are, so that's always a good sign.
Thank goodness for that.
Hey, Tanya. So
Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody.
that's awesome. So yeah, we're back after such a
Quite a
long.
long hiatus for a little bit. I've had some, well, I haven't, but Mark has had some situations happening in his family. His dad is actually passing, so he's in hospice, and his uncle, who is my mother-in-law's brother, passed. So it's been so hard on the family, and we had to go out there, and people are with him around the clock, and he's back at home, and I had my mother-in-law here for a week, and so we've been pretty busy with family things happening, and I'm sure that's going to be coming up again in the near future. So that is what I've been doing, kind of taking care of my family. So
Which is always important.
It
will
is.
always be a serious thing for any one of us. I mean,
Right.
It's always understandable. Just like with all of you, obviously, it's no shame in missing a show because you can always watch it back at some other point in your life.
Sure.
But, family's
Sure.
got something with the family. Go tend to it.
Jeff, Wednesday is now normal. Only for this week because Adam's off next week.
True. Hey, Melody. Yeah.
Only
Well, like
one
she
week.
just said, fortunately, we next week I at least won't be happening. Maybe Debbie wants to, run another show, but I definitely can't make it because they're doing the final band concert, and they've allowed some of the parents, they've opened up some tickets.
Nice.
So we're only allowed 2 tickets per family. So obviously,
somebody has to stay home with the kids.
Yeah. So, but well, I mean, that's the thing is, we're gonna have my in-laws watch my son, for the couple, hour or so.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
but
Okay.
so that, but it's the last one of the year because my kids, both of them, get out at the end of the month. So,
Right.
they're pretty much down the home stretch at this point. So they're down to the last couple of weeks. So,
Great.
yep,
Great.
definitely want to see it. So, and hey, it's kind of cool that we finally do get a chance to, see something because we haven't been able to make anything because of all the guidelines and restrictions.
Right.
So it is it'll be nice to be able to see all the kids together and doing something and see what they have been able to work on.
Yes, because you have no clue. So
yeah.
nice.
So much of the year was at home. So now that this year they finally gotten back to together. So I mean now it's been more frequently. So yeah. So it's cool. Good to see the kids getting back at it and starting to display some sort of normalcy, which is I think what we all are looking for. Hey Sharon, hey Jeff. Yep, Lisa,
Melody, Margaret, Jeff, Nancy. Thanks, Nancy, Tanya, Brandy, Dennis. It is just good to be back. I don't know what it's weird because like every once in a while we need time off. I mean, we just do, but like that was so long. It felt like to me, like, holy smoke. I have so much I want to talk about, and I was so anxious for this show because it's just been such a huge eye-opening experience for me. So I'm really excited to get going on this. So let me know when we can get going on this.
Well, and that's the thing is, you were prepared before everything kind of changed, on
Right,
your side of things. And so it was like, you were kind of bummed a little bit, when
I
you're like,
was,
"Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it." I'm like, and then when you told me what was up, I'm like, "Ooh, yep,
yeah,
that's more important right now." So
yeah, I was really bummed. I mean, my hair is driving me. I got to get a haircut so bad. It's like it's ridiculously long. Like I don't think I've had it this long in 100 years. So yeah, it was really bad. And my whole family has been right on top of this. Not my whole family, but they are my family, Mark's family. So somebody's with them around the clock 24/7. They switch out. One person stays up all night with them and then the others sleep, and then the next night the other person stays. It's hard. It's not easy. Mark took a shift and it was hard. It was hard. So he's really, really, I don't know. I wish that it would just happen quickly instead of this long progression of everything. So thanks, Lisa. Thank you.
and it is tough. I think anybody that's gone through that, where you've sat and or just, even if you weren't a part of like a shift or something where you're like,
Right.
but just knowing, hey, Jennifer, the the whole mental process in knowing, everything is going to be closed down, and
Right.
so it's a
And
lot to
having to
process.
watch it and having, I mean, the moments of dementia and then lucid and then not, and then he's getting up out of bed still, and
Wow.
and sitting on the couch and sleeping on the couch instead of his hospital bed. So it's very interesting behavior. Let's just say that, because he's been on hospice now for a week, and at least a week, a little over a week, and
You wouldn't know it. You almost wouldn't
no,
know it.
no, and it's so sad, and it breaks my heart, and I wish I could be there more, but I have so much. I have air conditionings coming in. I had tree trimmers here. I've had just nonstop action. The pool is still having issues, so yeah, it's just hard for me to get there, and it's an almost 2-hour drive out there. So.
Oh, that's great, Melody.
Yeah. Yay.
Oh, well, it's good for the graduating, and sad for
Right.
their dad passing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It is a challenging and confusing time for sure.
yeah, exactly, Jenna. Yeah, it's
Well,
crazy.
I've got this new thing I'm doing now.
Yes.
It's insane, but I love it. So I bought me a new cup. Okay. It's a Yeti.
Cups are cool.
It's expensive, and it's ridiculously expensive, and it makes me mad that it's so damn expensive. You know what I mean? But I bought one because I always have that other pink one. It's like a sippy cup. It doesn't come out, and it's like, and I'm just so sick of it. So I bought this other one, and I actually purchased. Thank you, Jennifer. I actually purchased a Soda Stream.
Okay.
Which I hate. I hate it.
Wow.
Okay. So I hate it. Probably because I'm not using it right. I don't know. But it came with these cucumber drops. And yeah, I'm telling you, like, if anybody's ever like infused water before,
right. Yep.
Holy crap. This is so good. So every day I'm putting a drop of cucumber drop in my water. Oh, so good. So good. Makes me want to keep drinking. Yeah, so it's made by SodaStream. The drops are. The only big bad thing is like, because they're all natural and everything, that you have to use them up within a week and refrigerate this. You have to open them up, refrigerate them, and use them within a week. And I am not sure that I'm going to be able to do that, but we'll see. I don't know. So
you gotta try it, and just if you like it, then and you think you can keep up with it or continue to do it, go for it. Yeah.
Right. Yep. So
sweet.
Anyways, that's it for me.
Yep,
that's it. Coffee with you.
Yeah, I've heard of that, Margaret.
Yeah.
there's a lot out there that shockingly enough have, completely caught up to Yeti and surpassed them even in
Right.
cost. So yeah,
Right.
it's I started off with Yeti, and I have still own and use Yeti cups and coolers and stuff. So they really do work. I mean, you can't deny it, but yeah, the
Right.
price is is
There are a
insane.
lot because I have a couple other ones that I use that are good too. I don't know. I'm just like, whatever. I just bought it because I've never owned a Yeti, never. So I thought, I might as well try it. So I like it. It's a 30-ounce cup, and
Yep.
I have to drink 64 ounces of water every day. So,
Yep.
oh well. Anyways, okay, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
All righty. Close
Yay!
Encounters of the Fifth Kind.
Fifth. Anybody know about that? Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We'll wait.
exciting.
We'll wait.
So exciting. Okay. So this is something that I found out about not very long ago. It's been a few months now. And it has fascinated me, like beyond fascinated me. I sent out a movie over to Adam. He didn't watch it, but hey, it's fine. I forgive you, Adam.
I know. Every
You
time I turned
should
around,
watch
I'm like, oh crap. And then like yesterday, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh crap.
Yeah. So there is this guy. Okay. His name is Dr. Stephen Greer. He was a doctor. He was a medical doctor, actually. He had a close encounter, and he's like never forgotten it. Okay. Which most people don't. You have an encounter with that sort of thing and you don't forget it. Okay. So he has developed a way of contacting these beings that are, actually working. It's working, and it's on video. It's everywhere. It's like, he is epic. He is epic. And his assistant was supposed to be on our show, and she couldn't make it. So I was a little bit bummed because they are fantastic. Hi, Rhonda. So what a close encounter. So that, we all know the close encounters of the, third kind, fourth kind, whatever. But so a close encounter of the first kind is a sighting of an ET craft. Okay.
Makes sense.
You see it in the sky. That's actually called a CE1. And that's close encounter, obviously.
Yep.
Close encounter of the second kind is physical evidence of a CT craft. So, or a CET craft, not CTET. So that's like when they burn stuff into the ground, or, pieces of the craft, whatever, the crops or whatever they could be, crop circles. So the CE3, Close Encounter of the Third Kind, we all know the movie Close Encounter of the Third Kind. Yeah. It's a sighting of an ET, so that you actually see it and you are, face to face with it, be it in a craft, like it beams you up, Scotty, that kind of thing. Well, that's actually that's a Close Encounter of the Fourth Kind, is experiencing onboard aircraft of the, ET. So then we have Close Encounter of the Fifth Kind. That's where you, as a human, initiate communication with an extraterrestrial. Okay. So, and this is such a fascinating thing. I belong to a group out here in Brighton, which is close to me, and they go out and they do these events where they actually can communicate with these ETs. So I am like, I haven't done this yet. I have not. And you can do it alone as well. So I'm going to read a little bit. I have an app that I use on my cell phone or my iPad or whatever I have at the time. And it's called CE5 contact.
Yep.
Okay. So it gives you, I feel like I'm doing information overload right now.
Okay.
So it gives you, this app will give you people who are near you who actually are on this app.
Okay.
Okay. The app will show you, it's $10 a year.
I was just going to ask that. Is there cost to this? Okay.
Yeah. It's $10 a year. It's very minimal.
That's not bad.
And you get, you get to know everybody in your area. There's a lot of people around me who do this.
That's cool.
Which is shocking, because you just don't know.
Right.
And so they get together and they do this. Okay. So I'll explain it. There's some protocol to it. That he has actually made this app so it can teach you how to bring this contact to you. So there's certain things that you have to do. One thing is and we've already talked about this on some of our shows, and it reminds me so much of Andrea, but you have to have pure and loving intent.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the thing. The government, and here we go with government conspiracy, and I hate doing that, but there's actual documented proof of this, that the government has put into our minds that alien contact is dangerous. Sure. They put into our mind that, we could possibly have an attack. They've put into our mind, they have an actual program where it's a program that's set up in the government, and they actually put stuff out about alien sightings and different things. It's really bizarre. You would have to watch the movie to see all this, because there's movies. There's shows about this. So let me tell you the name of the shows if you guys want to write these down, because these are amazing. The one that I sent to Adam is called Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, and you can find it on YouTube. You don't have to pay for it. It's on YouTube. It's free. I had to search for it, but I found it and I sent it to Adam. But a lot of it says, go ahead. What are you asking?
No, I was going to say I could find it real fast and then I could show it on the screen.
Yeah. Because it's free. It's free to watch it. And then the other one is called Unacknowledged. And I had to hunt that one down. I watched it. I think it was on Amazon Prime, and it was freaking amazing, like crazy freaking amazing. So it's I sent it in your text messages, not your,
right.
Yeah. Not your other ones. Yep. So Unacknowledged is the first movie, and then Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. And if you can't find either one of them, Google Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, or watch Close Encounters of the Fifth Time for free. You just have to say watch Unacknowledged for free. So you don't have to pay for it. So they're super amazing. The whole thing is super amazing. So the app will walk you through the protocols. And honestly, it's actually a lot like ghost hunting, which is kind of crazy, right? So, let's see. So I'll just read you the beginning of this. It says, experience has shown that ET civilizations respond very favorably towards correctly applied CE5 protocols. From the playback of specific tones, followed by entering deep states of consciousness and awareness, which is meditation. So it says, as you practice CE5 with positive, peaceful intentions and your progress with meditation improves, you will find it becomes increasingly effective both individually and in group settings. And this is the thing. They get groups of people together, and this is not just in the United States. This is all over the world. Every single country in the world has a CE5 group. It's crazy. And you did you find it?
I did. I actually found a trailer that we can even play a 2-minute.
Okay, play the trailer. Play the trailer, please. I'll shush.
That just give everybody a little taste of everything.
I agree. Somebody's whistling at me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The audio might be delayed a little, guys, but don't worry about it.
I don't hear audio at all.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I hear it on my side.
Yeah, I don't hear it over here.
Really?
No.
Okay. You don't hear it. Did anybody else hear the audio? I know I just stopped it, but did you guys hear the audio? Because if not, then I won't keep playing it if it's going to be that kind of messed up.
It stinks. I don't know why. Do you have the audio turned on there?
Yeah, everything should be playing. Well, let me see. Let's see if somebody writes in the comment section.
Nobody hears it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, then
never
mind.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, it's funny is I can hear it blasting through my headphones.
That's
clearly
strange. Well, just play it anyway because it's only a few minutes. Darn it.
Well, at least you can read some of the titles.
Right.
Or you know what?
That's Dr. Stephen Greer. Oh, I hear it. Yeah, it's hard to hear. You can't hear it. Let me see if I can do it on my iPad. Because
two narratives. The threat isn't extraterrestrial. The threat is covert human.
The close encounters of the fifth kind protocol developed by Dr. Greer, the most dangerous information he has released to the public. Human-initiated communication with extraterrestrials is possible.
All of us are going to know the truth. This is our moment.
We have the ability to change life for the better.
Consciousness isn't limited by space and time. What I'm doing with CE5 is the foundation for the relationship between humans.
That's when he's doing his group stuff.
A critical mass of people can shift an entire civilization, but the intelligence community don't want the public to know. They say, what's in it for me? It's easy. A new world, if you can take it.
Yeah, it is crazy. So I think I can show you a little bit on here.
Yeah, it was weird. I was trying to play it from my headphones into the microphone, which is not the best way to do it. But...
Okay, so here, I'll just show you a little bit of it. Let me just turn the volume up. I can't see if this is. Oh.
I just soloed you.
Okay.
Something strange is happening. We are living through the most extraordinary moment in human history. After decades of denial and ridicule, government officials and the mainstream media are admitting that extraterrestrial civilizations are visiting Earth. But there's a twist. The same people and institutions who lied about ETs and just about everything else are now framing the extraterrestrial presence as a threat.
And we are seriously thinking of the Space Force.
One man has been trying to warn us about this for decades.
If you're seeing this, it's because I'm either dead or have been entrapped or have disappeared.
Most of us are ill-prepared for open contact with an advanced ET civilization. As our expanding cosmology outgrows our theological institutions, modern human society is spiraling into decadence, narcissism, depravity, and nihilism.
Catch me outside, how about that?
If we want to truly understand ETs, their technology, and their intentions, we have to readdress our assumptions about the nature of reality and our relationship with the physical universe.
On the surface, UFOs are real. There are these machines zipping through the sky. But one of the things I've always said is, well, that's interesting, and it's cool, and it's great to see them. But what's really interesting are the people on board those spacecraft. They're intelligent, they're conscious, they're here, they're interested. Why are they here otherwise? But no one has made the question, how do we develop that relationship with the occupants of the UFOs? That's what this is about. It's going from just sort of a materialistic view, there's a machine flying around the sky, and sort of a superficial view of it.
I've stopped.
To a deeper truth.
I still hear it.
There you go. So it's quite an interesting thing that they do. And he has videos that are just unbelievable. Could they have been edited? Sure, they could have, who knows? But my guess is no. After seeing everything that I've seen and researching all this, I'm fascinated. So, like I said, they use some different equipment. I'll let me get this. Okay. Shh. And I wanted to show you some of the stuff, and it's very much like no, I'm not downloading the new one because I can't right now. Okay.
By the way, is this I just wanted to say, is this the app, Deb?
Yep, CE5 contact. Yes, that's it. And so they have different topics to read about: gathering a team, gathering equipment, finding locations, meditation. He takes you through the whole meditation, coherent thought sequencing, things to look for. So it's such an informative it's such an informative thing. It's crazy. So they even have steps like this. Okay, so
meditation in preparation for coherent thought sequencing. Sit quietly in a comfortable position.
So he'll take you through a whole meditation, and it goes step by step. Now it goes into project peaceful intentions. Mm-hmm. So it's really amazing how they walk you through this and like how you can master this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you go out into an open space. Yep. They have, okay, so let me go back here again. They have, so down here you can connect with people, you can message people, so they use some just basic equipment like we all have. Like I have this laser pointer. After they are doing their meditation, and he says that you can sense when they're there, and literally there's people who have opened their eyes and have had crafts in front of them, not like here, but in the sky. Yes. They use their laser pointer and they make circles kind of to guide them to where they want to be, and they move to the laser stuff. It's bizarre. Like, it's really bizarre.
That's bizarre. Yeah,
so
that is bizarre.
It is. I'm telling you. And so they use tones also. So there's a list of tones in here. So here's the tones. So they have different, okay. Let's see if I can, here's one. And that just plays while you're, and supposedly certain tones actually resonate into the atmosphere, and they actually can pick up on that.
Which would make sense because I mean everything is made out of
Sure,
energy, which has a sound wave associated
right.
with it. So who's to say that we just whatever the frequencies are, which is in those tones, makes them react. So yeah, that's
This is
fascinating.
Yep, this is another one. Yep. Isn't that weird?
It's funny because it seems so spacey, you know what I mean? It kind of has that vibe of like true space sounds, but
so they were up on Mount Shasta. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they actually had a CE5 happen up on with a group of them, and this is oh, I got goosebumps. This is the sound that they were playing when they had that. So this is a sound that they picked up.
Back.
Okay. It happened during a meditation because that's one of the things that they say, that you should have oh, that's funny. Lisa says she feels like she's heard that before. This is I'll read what it says because everything has a description. So that says, this is a looped recording of an anomalous tone that occurred during a CE5 event that on Mount Shasta in California. It is played at 3 different pitches, the highest one being the original.
Okay.
This happened during a meditation that was focused on making contact with extraterrestrial visitors. The sound was multidimensional and created an image in everyone's mind that resembled a striking of pearls. Oh, a string of pearls. Sorry. I'm doing like this for my glasses. A string of pearls. For some reason, everybody saw a string of pearls when they were listening to this. So that's the original recording that they used, that was, captured at that point. And this is too long to read, but this is about crop circles, and I don't know if it says the tones from the bottom of this page used as part of the C5 contact process were recorded by crop circle researcher Colin Andrews in 1989 within a crop circle. The tones were heard only for a second. Here they are played in varying speeds. So I think what he's doing, because he wants to, everybody that does these things, they want them to use, the C5s if you do it, they want you to use a recorder so that you can catch any kind of sound or anything. So that's my ringtone. You might, Jeff. You be careful. So anyways, it just was really exciting. That's why I'm just like blah, 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 trying to talk so fast and get it all out. Again, they have alleged meteors, so they have different samples of meditation and different things like orbs. Like this is part of the app too. So you can get some idea of what that's all about. It's just fascinating. And then, if you want to contact people or message people in the network, you can.
Okay.
I don't have any I do have a conversation. Oh, and guess who else is part of this group of people?
It's kind of blurry. Oh, there it goes.
That would be Ron.
I was going to say, it looked like Ron. Okay.
That's Ron. So he's part of this as well.
Yes, Kaz. Yes, Kaz.
What?
$9.99 a year.
Oh.
Yeah. $10 for the app.
Yeah.
For a year.
for a year.
Yep. But you get all that information. That's what Debbie's doing. She's going through because she has the app. So she's going through all the different things that are a part of the app that you can use, information that you can learn more from, and how to get connected to others, that are in your area.
And this is how you get connected with others in your area. So you can see the names, and then you can see how far they are away from you.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Isn't it something? So yeah, it's very cool, and you can chat with them. And if you want to, I personally don't right now, but I also belong to the CE5 Brighton area Facebook group. So they put out, and then there's another one that's nationwide I belong to, and then they put out like, hey, we're doing this over here if you can make it, different places. So it is an amazingly interesting ordeal for me.
Awesome.
I never thought I'd be involved in something like this. Never.
I know when Debbie came to me, like a month ago at this point,
it was like a month ago.
She's like, you're never going to believe what I've gotten myself into. And I'm like, I mean, I'm used to Debbie, doing all kinds of things.
Right.
She's got 100 things on her table. And so for her to have 101 now, it's like, okay, I'm used to it.
Right.
So it was interesting when she finally then she just said it like CE5, and I'm going, I wrote back, I'm like, what the hell is CE5? Because it just didn't compute. I'm like, didn't even catch it. Didn't make sense. I'm like, and then as soon as you said close encounters, I'm like, oh, okay. Now I kind of got where you're going.
Yes. I'm like, you need to watch the movie. You need to know.
Right.
Oh yeah. I went nuts. Yeah. So
that's cool. I mean,
maybe Jennifer
neat.
and I will be going and doing some stuff. Woo-hoo. But
she'll be caught up in no time.
I wanted to show you. I wanted to read the list of equipment.
Yeah.
Because that's really cool. Let me get this back up again. So, whoa. Let me go back to the beginning here. Equipment list. A chair.
Hey, I mean, you're going to be outside for a long time.
Right. Food and drink.
On your right. Oh, and or on your porch or your back porch, deck or whatever. So, I mean,
it's so funny because clothing. Binoculars. Awesome. Yeah. It's like,
I mean, obviously because some people just have no idea and they would forget things that are basic.
Right.
That, hey, this is a good idea. This is a good start for, it's the same in the paranormal world. When you're going to do an investigation, there's some equipment that you should have with you.
Exactly. So this is, so they say you should have one of these. And what this is it's red. So it's a red, it's not a laser, but it's red because your eyes can adjust. Didn't see beer on the list. Wait a minute. It's probably under food and drink.
It could be. Hang in there, Cal. Hang in there.
Could be. So yeah, this is this does not distort your vision at night, and you can turn it on and you can still see everybody, whatever. Okay. That's funny. Okay. A radar detector. Yeah. A radar detector. They say that the radar detector, okay, so CE5 teams, especially since 2007, have experienced numerous contact events wherein ETs use radar detectors to indicate their presence. Any radar detector will work and can be set to either highway or city mode. If there are multiple detectors present and you're getting lots of ambiguous readings, you be sure to test them individually to rule out single signals that can sometimes be generated by one detector and picked up by another. So
that's really interesting.
Yeah,
I would have never.
You're starting to go ghosty now because you're starting to think ghosting. But yeah,
I wouldn't have thought that.
But who would have? I never even thought of it. So,
but that's a good idea. Okay.
Right? Moon boots, a camera. A tri-field meter.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good one.
So I have that. Yep. And the tri-field meter detects subtle shifts in the nearby electromagnetic field that would otherwise go undetected. Yep. ET contact is often made through electronic equipment where the circuitry is accessed to produce specific sound patterns, in some cases responding to direct conversations of CE5 groups. So that's kind of like, yeah.
Jeff. It might be a good idea. You never know. But then again, if they got some cool, laser guns and stuff like that, they'll probably just burn right through that. Then you just look like a fool with a chain around your neck or whatever. You got your foot.
Okay. So compass.
Oh, standard compass. Okay.
Yeah, my compass is having issues right now. But here's your a compass. They suggest you have a compass. They suggest walkie-talkies also. Okay. Walkie-talkies are useful for transmitting the tones over radio waves. So not what you think, right?
Yeah.
And as a means of letting nearby ETs know that you wish to contact them. Just put the walkie-talkie next to the device speaker and hold the tape or tape down the transmit button. Any walkie-talkie will work. Makes sense. That's because they want you to have a Bluetooth speaker so that you can play, hook up and play the tones over the Bluetooth speaker, not just your phone. And so it's, a reasonably good sized Bluetooth speaker and amplifying the tones at a volume level beyond what your mobile device is capable of. So let's see. Laser pointer. We all have that. Well, we all should have
Most
that.
do.
Most of us do. A digital recorder.
Yep.
A night vision scope, which I actually have a night vision scope, which is pretty bizarre. Why do I have a night vision scope? I don't know, but I do. A thermometer, because of a relatively common anomaly during contact work is sudden shift of temperature within the immediate area of the group, often causing the temperature to rise by as much as 15 to 20 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah. These shifts may occur during meditation when the group has reached a certain level of consciousness and will often go back down to normal very quickly. And they actually recommend having star charting, which I have already on my iPad. So star charts and satellite charts are for those so that you know where the satellites are and you're not like, that's a set, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because you can
so
easily
you can kind of rule things out, when you see them. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a ghost hunt, really.
I mean, you're right. It's just you're just shooting for the skies versus you're going out of this planet, type of thing.
Exactly. So it's just a very cool app, and it's there's a guide, there's recommended reading, there's a thing about Dr. Greer. He has a website. It's just really very cool. I think it's cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of things we don't know, and this just adds to just another place in the weird category of things to research and investigate. And
our friend from MUFON is also part of the CE5 in Brighton.
I hope so.
He is.
I hope so.
He is. Hi, Linda. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. Yes, he is part of the CE5. And then it's quite an interesting ordeal. And I really feel like, when he was telling us, Bill Konkoleski is who I'm talking about. Yeah. I feel like when he was telling us about the thing that happened in his yard and stuff.
Right.
And I didn't realize that he was part of the CE5 contact group. Maybe we're not supposed to know that. I don't know. But it's possible that maybe that's why he had that experience. I mean, I don't know. but it's pretty amazing. So Ron is getting involved, and Terry, I think, is getting involved, and their kids, and we're all going to have a powwow in my yard because we're an open sky. I'd love to go up north and do it, is where I'd love to go.
Yeah, a little bit more isolated.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
less, civilization pollution,
Right,
the
right.
noises and the lights and
Exactly.
things. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Hey, and the cool thing is it's getting warmer out, so
I
this
know.
definitely the time to start, moving on it. Not that you couldn't do it in the winter, obviously.
You can. People do, and they have really good luck doing it in the winter. And now that I have my van, I almost have it. I don't quite have it yet, but I got another van, another RV van, and I'm selling my big rig if anybody wants to buy it. I'm going to be going places that I've never gone before, because guess what? My van has 4-wheel drive. It has 4-wheel drive.
Wow.
I will be out of this area, out somewhere.
Sure. That's awesome.
Where nobody can get me. Yep, I have 4-wheel drive. So,
well, so let me ask you this then. So, obviously this is, really, sparked your interest. Now, was this something you've been thinking about for years? Is it just sort of something that did it cross your path, which is where I'm getting at? Did something pop up that made you be like, oh,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, my chicken coop guy popped up.
Okay.
The guy who is making my chicken coop, he is really into this, and he's been studying it. He's the one that turned me on to this. Okay. And it's Ron's kind of son-in-law relation.
Right.
So it was kind of one of those things that it was by chance. He just out of the blue talked to me about it, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I resonated with it immediately. Because the reason I resonated is because I've always said that people like us who have abilities, mediumship abilities, are more like aliens than we really know, because we use telepathy to communicate. And supposedly, aliens use telepathy to communicate. So things started to make a little bit of sense to me, where I was like, okay, so meditation, you're trying to get to that form of telepathy during meditation.
Sure.
So that's where I started being like, okay, this is weird, because it's starting to really make sense. Then Dr. Greer started talking about mediumship, remote viewing, that whole thing. And so it is something, it is collective consciousness. It's amazing. I finally understood something, but I haven't tried it yet. I've been really busy, and I don't know if I would be scared. I don't think I would, for some reason. I've always said I don't want to deal with any of that stuff, but I think for some reason I don't think I would be scared.
Good.
Because I'm initiating contact in a loving way, where, I don't know, it's just bizarre. But when they talk about the government and all the things that the government has done to really turn us against, the Space Force, the space, the universe out there, it's really scary.
Yeah.
They have literally they have agencies set up to scare us about alien attacks. It's all about controlling us,
True.
It is. And it's sad. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, or I whatever. I just live my life. I try to do the best I can. But this really piqued my interest.
That's great.
Yeah. So now I gotta watch the movie again.
and that's the thing is, I mean, that's why I was getting at too, is just, you know, obviously, you know, being connected to him and him mentioning it, and then you getting this real pull towards it.
I know.
Everything's lining up for a reason.
Right.
You know?
And I feel like that. I feel like that because I'm not afraid. I'm anxious. I've actually been sitting outside because I can walk out my bedroom door and I can sit on my deck, which is really big. So not like my little deck that I had before, but I can go outside and sit outside. I wrap myself in a blanket and I go outside and I stare into space now, which is weird. Like, who does it? I do. Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre.
That's great.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's something, my gosh, this whistling. My mother has medication ready, so it's like it's whistling and having a fit. So sorry. I need it to stop. I put it on the floor under the table. Oh man. So yeah, I mean, I suggest anybody who go out there and on a clear night, sit wrapped up in a blanket. I don't care where you sit in your front lawn or whatever, but just go out there and really look at the stars and look past the stars, because there's so much out there that we don't know. And I mean, we do know, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So to me, one day it's going to happen and I'm going to see it and I'm going to be like, oh, where's my laser pointer? Where's my compass? Where's my, yeah. And I'm not going to have anything with me. I'm going to be like,
you're gonna need like a little UFO grab bag.
I have one now. Thank you.
You gotta have something.
I do. Like that. Just like I have a ghost hunting bag, I have a UFO bag now.
There you go.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. When it said I needed a night telescope thing, I was like, I got one of those. Because you can get them so cheap on Amazon because it's for deer hunting and stuff at night. So it's a night vision, you know, thing. Anybody can get it. Go get it because it's pretty amazing. Really. And look up some of the videos that these people have. It's freaking amazing. Like, I can't wait for you better watch this. Okay, next week.
It's still there. I found it. It was right there. So
yeah. Okay, you better watch it because it is fascinating. I'm telling you, you're going to be right there with me. We're all going to drop the ghost bags and we're going to go hunting UFOs.
UFO hunters.
That's right. Ooh.
That's probably been used many times over, but
you think? I don't
I'm sure. It's still fun to say.
It is.
You know.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, I mean, I do like the idea of, I mean, even then you know, initiating the contact and you, you know, saying, hey, I'm in a good, you know, position. I'm coming from, like you said, positivity and love, and hey, you know, I'm willing to chat if you are. So, I mean, let's show me. Let's have something.
Right.
You know, let's
get together. So I go back to Andrea Parent. Okay. Yep. When she sings to these UFOs, and I'm telling you, things appeared in the sky. I saw them. So now I'm making that connection of, okay, so she is involved in CE5 also, you know,
very much.
Yeah, but isn't it funny how nobody talks about it?
Yeah, they just don't talk in it like this, you know. They're not saying CE5. They're just like Andrea. It's just, hey, they're just, you know, talking to the, you know, she's just singing to them. Okay, that's cool. I mean,
and they're
doing exactly what you're. Yeah. Yep.
And I'm telling you, they are appearing. I am not somebody who believes this stuff. Like, I am the biggest skeptic you could ever meet, and I'm not joking. Right. When I saw that happen up in, I think we were in Petoskey, or were we in Petoskey when that happened? I think maybe we were at the Sioux. I don't know. I can't remember where it happened.
It was up there somewhere.
Yeah, it was up in the UP somewhere. Well, Petoskey's not in the UP, but it was close. But it's like, when I saw that, she's dragging us all outside. There was probably a good 50 to 60, maybe even 100 of us outside. And we're just standing there and we're like, okay, none of us we were all just kind of, yeah, right, okay. And I'm not joking. She started singing, and I am not kidding. These lights appeared in formation. I am trying to figure out, okay, is this an airplane?
Right.
Is this, I'm trying not to panic because I couldn't believe this. I couldn't believe my eyes. The guy next to me is like, are you seeing this? And I'm like, I am seeing this. I'm seeing this. I'm not sure if I'm scared or if I'm, I can't take my eyes off it. I'm seeing it. So it was shocking.
Right. It's total mind blown.
It was shocking. Like, and I've never forgotten it. Never.
Yeah,
and
you can't.
No. And they moved forward, they moved backwards, they moved a little, and then they disappeared. And I'm like, okay, this is like, okay, Andrea, we need to have a talk right now. I don't understand what just happened, So yeah, it was when I saw and read about this, I immediately went back to Andrea and the things that happened with her. I immediately went to Bill Konkoleski and the stuff that he said that he did, that Andrea told him to do to make contact. He did it. Things happened. It's like, it's happening. It's happening. So, I mean, I can deny it all I want, but I saw it with my own eyes, right? So, so I'm going to just calm down now. I saw it with my own eyes.
Right.
It was crazy. It was a crazy moment. It was.
But, and that's the thing is there's everybody can always be healthy, skeptic in everything that's out there. There's no saying that you can't be, but at the same time, you still got to be open about it because that's the whole point. Being skeptical is getting the amount of evidence, the experience to change your thoughts. Then, so there's a healthy way of being skeptical about things, and what you have done, it makes perfect sense, and it was right, and and you see the truth before your eyes, and it's hard to discredit it. Then at that point, debunk it.
Right, it is hard to discredit it because I've seen it. Now, when Mark was outside with Andrea, he didn't see anything.
Okay.
And so did it happen? Didn't it happen? I don't know. Because Mark is kind of closed off a little bit. I don't know. I told him to go. I'm like, have you been in the bedroom lately? And he's like, no. I'm like, well, why don't you go take a look in the bedroom? He walks in. It's a mess. And I'm like, really? I'm like, is that all you see? I'm like, maybe you should go in and look again. He walks in. There's stuff all over the bed. I'm like, you're serious about this right now? You're telling me that you're walking in and you're seeing a mess. Well, yeah, it's a mess because I've been freaking moving things around. I put a nice table next to the bed on his side. I moved a nice big table next to the bed on my side. And this guy is sitting there going, it's a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess because I haven't put everything. I didn't have time before the show to get everything put back away in the drawers. Well, I see an Alexa on your side of the bed. I'm like, well, how about looking at this thing that the damn Alexa's sitting on? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, that's how Mark is. So Mark doesn't count at all. When it comes to ghost hunting, UFO stuff, nothing. He does not count. Period. As far as I'm concerned. He can't see the damn dresser that's visibly in front of his face on both sides of the bed, for crying out loud, and a lamp. He didn't have a lamp on his side of the bed. Now he has a lamp. He couldn't even see it. He literally couldn't. He was so focused on the mess on the bed. Anyway, I did not put my whiskey down here today. Anyways.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. It's Mark. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the way it is. So many people just move on about their life and never stop to really look around.
No.
And so
poor Mark. Yeah, I just heard him walking around upstairs, so he probably heard me saying, Mark!
Right.
He's probably on his way down here now.
Yeah.
Okay, but aliens, right? Yeah. I mean, hello, but no, Mark wouldn't see it. Mark would be like, huh? What do you mean? What? Right. Yeah, he would never see it.
Yeah.
He has seen some weird things, yes, but not. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
I don't remember what his answer was. Who knows?
I mean, unusual, but still at a point where it's not easily
explained.
Right. You just can't explain it. It's
right.
For the lack of a better word, a UFO. I mean, unusual things that are happening in the air that you just can't explain. So it's not proving it's one way, but it's also not saying it's nothing at all. There's something, but what? That's the thing. And so,
but I think that Mark, he gets like, oh, I'm not going to report this to anybody because they're going to think I'm crazy. So that would be Mark's, unless some alien ship came and hovered in front of the windshield.
Exactly.
He's here. If it hovered in front of the windshield, then there would be an event. But
True.
Anything else?
True.
Mark? Yeah, he must have forgot I had a show. But yeah, it's one of those things. He can't see his hand in front of his face at all. So, yeah. So, anyways, we're out of time.
Yeah,
he's probably coming down because he has to go to bed because he's got to get up in the morning and fly a plane.
Cute.
Yep. So it was fun.
Yes, that was cool. So everybody has, those that are interested now have an app that they can certainly go and purchase.
Sure.
And get very involved into
CE5
contacting the extraterrestrials.
Right.
So,
it's called Contact, or no, it's called CE5 Contact. It's in your Google store or your App Store, whatever you use. Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah. So that'd be cool. Well, it'd be fun. And obviously, for anybody that does get them and starts to like maybe work through some of it, or even goes out and try some of it, like maybe this weekend or maybe in a few weeks. I mean, hit us back, let us know what's going on.
I wish you couldn't tell he was green. He's green, so you can't see him very well. He
has her little friend with her.
He's always with me. He always sits on my desk. Always has. Isn't it weird? But he's green, but you can't tell he's green because I've got the green screen on. Yep. Yeah, very odd. So anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I hope everybody goes out and at least tries it. Watch some of the movies, or they're really documentaries. It's not a movie, it's a documentary.
Right.
So it's shows you a little bit of how to do it, but the meditation thing is super important. Kaz, of course you are. Yeah, you're so funny. We had a blast too. Yeah, poor Mark. He's so rejected. Yeah. Mark just needs to open his mind and experience the world. You know what I mean? Yay, Jennifer, I'm interested to see what you think about it. Will you send me a message, please? Because I want to hear what you think.
That'd be cool.
Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind and Unacknowledged. And if you can't find either one, send me a message and we can send that through. Do you think we can send that through Facebook or no?
You could.
It is a YouTube thing.
Yeah. Well, no, you could send. We could post it too if we needed to.
Yeah, that would be cool. Why don't we post it on our page if we can? That would be fantastic. Okay, we'll post it. We'll post the Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind on our page because it is a YouTube and it is free. So, but Unacknowledged, again, you might have to put in Watch Unacknowledged for free to find out where you can watch it. Because I can't remember. I think it was Amazon Prime. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, he does. He needs to keep his eyes on the road for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure that you get the free version. Because I watched both for free. So, all right.
I just got the 2-hour documentary posted on the page just now.
Yay! Okay, so
that one's there, gang. So
go to our Beyond the Silence page and you can
once
get
the show's
that.
over with, right? Just you go there and you can click on it right away. So it's publishing now, so it should be there in a few seconds.
Okay, nice. Good job. Good job.
There you go. So
I'm so non-technical. Like I'd be like, how the hell am I going to get this on there?
I went to your thing, copied it, and then pasted it. And
That's it?
That's it. That's all I did.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
And Jennifer's got it right too. You mean it's also on Amazon Prime. So if you're a Prime member, you can easily have access to it there as well.
Yeah. Yay.
Yep,
Fantastic.
no problem.
Thank you, Adam. And did you want to explain to Nancy why she's not getting notifications again?
Oh, Nancy, make sure that, and for those that, maybe you guys miss when the shows light up and stuff like that, or notifying, one thing is always make sure that anytime we post something, which, we don't post a ton, but, make sure you like the post that we do, because when you like it, it keeps that algorithm set up, because, Facebook, they only allow so much to get to your walls, your news feeds. So when we do post that the show is set up and scheduled, there's a way to remind you on there. So, if you need to, always check by Tuesday to see if it's, if we posted it, because it's usually in there. And again, there's a reminder in there. I can't remember how. I'll have to look. I blanked because I did it yesterday and I don't remember what it says. But
yeah.
You guys will find it. So like next week when we post the next one, watch for it, and then all you got to do is click on it, and then it'll remind you. So as soon as you go live, your Facebook notifications bell will light up as soon as we go live. So.
See that guy there, Tom? You
yes.
see him? Yeah. That guy used to throw me into the bathroom and give me hickeys on my neck when I was in high school. He did. He did that. Yeah, he did that. And then any boyfriend I had would be ticked. Yeah. Yeah, he did that all the time. All the time. Yeah. Tom, shame on you. So now everybody knows.
There it is. So.
Anyways.
Yep. And then, by the way, Jennifer, mentioned another one, Gods Among Us is another good one for this topic and subject. So guys, check that one out as well. So thank you, Jennifer, for sharing that. So,
yes, I am.
We are out of here. Just remember, we are not around next week unless Debbie, is
I'm
driven.
not. I don't want to make any plans right away because, like I said, I don't know what's happening with my family on that end. So,
well, at least for now.
For now,
there probably won't be a show next week.
Probably,
I definitely will not be around Wednesday.
So. Right. I can't guarantee that I'll be around. So, yeah.
You just never know
until things happen. The final.
And all the arrangements are made.
Right. Because we still have my uncle's funeral to go to. So, So, anyways, and that's supposed to be at the end of the month. So,
gotcha.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching us.
Yes, thank you so much. So we will definitely keep you updated, and let you know when we will be on again. And so just stay tuned and keep watching our page. Doesn't hurt to click on the page every few days and see if we posted something new or not. But
yeah,
cool. All right,
guys. We love you. Cats, good night.
All right, we are out of here, so we can't thank you enough. You guys have been watching Adam and Debbie. We are Beyond the Silence, and we will see you again next time. See you later.
See ya.
And keep your eyes to the sky.
In the sky.